Why do shooters in basketball spiral after missing a few shots? And one of my favorite quotes I like to tell hoopers is that most shooters don't miss because they can't shoot. They miss because they change. So what does that mean? Every time you miss a shot and you start to overthink everything, you're now ruining your flow and your ability to come back to the present moment in the game. You've taken your mind elsewhere now and you're fixated on the miss. I remember I had a game in the G League where I think I was about 1 for 10, 1 for 11 from the 3-point line, and they were all great shots. They just weren't going in for whatever reason. And I remember it was at the end of the third quarter. We were down maybe 25 points, 30 points, and I'm just having a horrific shooting night. And I remember thinking to myself, I mean, there's really nothing else to lose. I'm already 1 for 10, 1 for 11, and I'm just going to continue to take great shots. So I remember the fourth quarter started, and I got another open look from 3, and I ended up making it. And all it took was that one make and that confidence to regain itself. And I ended up that quarter making 10 threes, and we came back from 25 or 30 points and ended up winning the game. And what I didn't do was change my whole form because I missed a few. I didn't overthink everything. I still kept that confidence, although it is tough keeping confidence when you've missed 9 or 10 3-point shots that were all good looks. Now, I'm not saying you go out there and start chucking threes, but I was drafted to the NBA to be a shooter. So if I get good looks, I have to shoot them. So I did. So for you, if you have a game where you're not making shots, all it takes is one to regain that momentum, regain that confidence within yourself to make the next 4, 5, 6 threes. You don't know what's ahead of you. I can also remember earlier this year, I had a game where I missed 2 free throws in a row. And for an 88% free throw shooter to miss 2 in a row, it could be a shock. It's a rare occasion that happened. But what I did during that time was I just took a deep breath, kept my same routine, and trusted that the next however many free throws would go in. Now, I ended up shooting 4 more free throws that game, and I made them. But I see a lot of hoopers, if they miss 1 free throw, and I even get DMs saying, how do you make more free throws? If they miss 1 free throw, you feel this pressure on yourself to make the next one. Why is that? Because free throws are the only point in the game where all eyes are on you. You're expected to make the shot because there is nobody guarding you. And if you miss, you hear the crowd go, ooh, ah, and you just become distracted by all these different circumstances. Now, I don't think this at all when I'm at the line, but I know a lot of you do. So when you're at the line, focus on your routine and just shoot the ball. You don't need to worry about making the shot, missing the shot. You put enough work in to trust yourself to go up to that free throw line and shoot confidently. You have to sort of be emotionless. You have to be neutral out there on the court. This goes for free throws, and this goes for just shooting the basketball in general. Shooting a basketball does not require you to think, right? You can think about your mistakes and your missed shots after the game, but during the game, you do not have time to rehearse the last shot you took. The game is going to continue being played whether you make or miss the shot, so you might as well continue with it. Now, side note, if you want to start giving yourself a better chance to find flow during your game, I think having a good pre-game shooting routine is so important. This has helped me throughout my whole career, having a routine that I've tweaked here and there, but I created a shooting routine for high school players and also college and pro players that's a little bit more advanced. But if you want that, just check. I'll drop the link on my page. It should take you no longer than 10 to 15 minutes to complete pregame. But I think this is one of the most overlooked and underrated parts of finding your flow during a game. So like and subscribe if you want more videos like this.